class, and today we have already created our front sloper, and today we're going to be creating the back of the sloper. Now the measurements differ in the length of the how we made our side seam, because we will not add the dart. This is for the bust area, so we will not add this. However, so we'll have this 1 less inch on our side. We will add the back dart. We will also, we won't have this fold line. It's going to be a cut line open, because the back usually gets a zipper, button, or something like that. However, if the pattern calls for a closed back where you would have a side seam, then we will add our fold line. The neckline also will be higher because it's the back, and our shoulder remains the same. So let's begin. The back of the sloper, I put my line in. This is where my shoulder begins, and I measure 2.5 inches down, and my 2.5 inches is where I'm gonna make my neckline curve for the back. And you don't have to be 2.5 inch. It just depends on your model. My model, it's going to be 2.5 inches, and it's going to be, so 2.5 inches down, 2.5 down, arrow, and across. Hers is 6 inches, so half of 6 is 3, 5, 2.5, and this is where my curve is going to be. So 6 across, 2.5. That's my neck curve for my back, and my shoulder is that same 2.5, 3.5. Measure shoulder, and remember we go 1 inch down for the shoulder. Now please bear in mind that your back is flat, so that's my 1 inch, that's my shoulder, my neckline. Across the back, alright, it's 11, so that's 5.5 across the back. Now my shoulder coming in that way for the back, and right at that bust line, not the bust line, the back line, there you go. So I'll fix that with my ruler, with my curve ruler in a minute. Remember now, there's no bust line, so I don't have to add in that adage for here, but I will do it for the back. And it's 4 inches across. I do 1 inch, 1 inch, and I'm going up on here my 5 inches. That can change, guys. It depends. Once I put this on, I will know where to curve that line. Alrighty, so I go up with my ruler in the center line, and we go and we meet that center line, just like we did on the front sloper, pretty much the same. All right. And remember, I don't cut mine through, I just make a circle. I'm gonna punch a hole, and I'll always have that to mark on my fabric. So here I'm putting in my curve. I have to get it right so it curves right where it's supposed to. And then I just draw my line in. There we go. So that's my curve. And this is my side seam. There you go. So that's my back sloper. I'm going to cut that out. Let me put the neckline in. Okay. Over like that. I don't want too much of a curve on my neckline. So I'm just going to, that too can be adjusted, but I'm going to make my neckline a little higher for now. I will change that. I'll show you how we can go deeper later on, but just for now I'm just gonna go across just 2 inches down, or 1.5 inches, right, 1 3/4 down. So here goes pattern. And remember guys, these can always be adjusted, and you want to adjust so you go perfect. Once you're ready to sew, you have a really good, nice pattern. Okay. Pattern that will fix. And again, your customer, yourself, whoever you're sewing for, each person's body type is different, so you're gonna have a different measurement. Mine is completely different. Mine is bigger actually. This is small. My size would be a large. Can't fit medium anymore. That was a long time ago. Alrighty, so get in here so I can get this nicely. Okay guys, so this is my back sloper, block pattern. Alright, and this, so front and back, and you see the difference between the two. Okay, front is lower, and I should put this on here. This is my back, and this is my front, or this is her front. This is her front, and this is her back. And you see they look different in some areas. Okay. So when you put them together, they will match on your shoulder. Your neckline in the back is higher than your front. Your armhole is going to be different too in the front than it's in the back, if you notice. Alrighty. And your length is also going to be different because there's no dart line in. Awesome. So there you have it guys. That's your sloper, front and back. The next video, we're going to cut this on a piece of fabric, and we're going to actually fit it on the model and let you see how that works. Thanks again for watching. Ciao ciao. Go ahead guys, and comment in the comment area and let me know how your front and back sloper is going. And if you have questions, go ahead and let me know. Let me know how it's going with your sewing as well. Ask any and all questions that you have.